Let's start with chapter 4. This chapter is about materials, and in this chapter we will learn how to create different materials like basic, glossy, matte and metal. We will also learn how to create opacity maps, two-sided translucent materials, emissive materials and decals. Apart from this, we will also learn how to create animated material, Substance Painter to Unreal Engine workflow and substrate material. So without further ado, let's start. So now in this new chapter, we will learn how we can create our own materials. So different type of materials we will learn in this chapter. So first of all, let's see how to create a basic material. First of all, we need a model here. So what I will do is that I will go to my geometry option here from place actors, and I will take my box from here and place it somewhere here. Now, these are not shapes just like these. These are basically geometry. So you can shape it up, Boolean it, and you can do so many other things with it. So what I want is that I want it to be I want it to have a hole inside it. So what I will do is that simply I will I will bring another one here. Okay. And then I will resize it from here. It's too small, so let's resize it a little bit more, something like this. And I will make it more like penetrating into this bigger one. So I will just make it more bigger and a little bit more wider. So something like this. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is that I will take this new brush that I have it here. I will go to the details of it. Okay. And I will search for option here to make it like under the brush settings. Inside the brush type, I will, instead of additive, I will make it subtractive. So it will make a hole. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I will duplicate this one and I will rotate this duplicated one. Let me turn on my snap. So it is exactly like with the angles duplicated. Okay. Now I'm done with these three. I will select all these three and I will go in the advanced option here and press on create mesh. And inside the texture folder, I will just put this create static mesh there. Okay. Now, why I did this whole long process, so that I can have some interesting sort of a shape. So I can see through inside, or, nice way of looking at it. So let's move this around. Okay. So now let's create a material and apply over on this one. By the way, this lesson you can download from the link in which is given in the description below. Let's go to the content drawer here. We have our like mesh here. Now you will see there are 5 different type of texture I have given here, which you will find. One is the brick wall base color, then brick wall base displacement, then there is brick wall base roughness, then metallic, and then normal. So all these textures we have that you can create in any software, Substance Painter or Photoshop, whatever you want. Okay, so once this is you have this, you can right click here and you can find material under create basic asset. Once you click on it, it will ask you what name of the material you want to make. So I will say brick _ matte. So I know this is a brick material. Now this is all empty without any sort of textures on it. So you can double click on it. Okay. And then I will just dock it here so I can go back and forth if I want. Okay. Now here I have a brick material in the material window. Now how to navigate? You can just navigate with Alt right mouse button and then drag your mouse with the right mouse button in and out with the Alt on your key. If you're using Mac, so Option on your key. And then if you want to pan around, just click the right mouse button without any key on the keyboard and you can pan around easily. Okay. Now let's go to the content drawer and then we can bring our materials one by one and put them wherever or they belong. This will go to the base color. Metallic will go to the metallic. Just you have to join the RGB to the to wherever it belongs. So the base color RGB will go to the base color. Metallic RGB will go to the metallic. Next we have here roughness. I will put it here. Roughness RGB will go to the roughness. Okay. And then there are a few more which we don't need from here. Then we have here normal. I will take the normal one. And the normal RGB goes to the normal. Okay. And once you are done, you can save. If you will notice, I didn't bring the displacement, which we will see later on. I will press save button here. And then I can go back here. And now the material is ready. What you just need to do is that drag and drop on the object that you want to apply. Okay. And here you go. You got this. Now, as you know, the UV is not set up here because we didn't make this box in any other software with which uses the UV option most precisely. We were just testing, so you can see the UVs outside is fine, inside is a bit weird, but don't worry about that because mostly you will not model anything inside Unreal Engine because it's not that professional in modeling. Okay. Now, what we are going to do is that we are, if we want to change all these settings, like suppose it's like texture coordinates, the tiling and everything, that how to do, simply what you need to do here is that we have to create some nodes here. Okay. For example, I will create here the first node, the texture coordinate. Now, how to bring the texture coordinate? You just have to press tab on your keyboard here and it will give you search option. So whatever you want to search, you can type it here. Like I will type it here, texture coordinate. And here you go. Here is the texture coordinate. I got the texture coordinate here. Now, texture coordinate, as you know, we have U and we have V. So we want U tile and we want the V tile. So to do that, what you need here are the constants. So how to bring those? If you press 1 on your keyboard and click anywhere on the screen, just like this, you will get here, get this. Okay. So the value right now is 0 here. So I need two, one for U and one for V. So one, again, press 1 and click on it, you will get the other one. Now here, I will make this as a U tile and this one as a V tile. So I have to right click here, convert to parameter, and I will change the name of the parameter to U tile. So I know this is a U tile. And same here, I will right click here, convert to parameter and make it V tile. Okay. Now, both of them, I want to join them together. To join them, I have to press tab on my keyboard and then I have to search for append. Okay. So what the append will do is that it will take append 3, 4 or append vector. So I will choose append 3. So I will have here ABC, or if you want like only an append, coordinate without 3 or 4. So you will get 2. So let's use append vector instead of append 3 because we only have 2 of them. What will append do? They will join these two like together. Okay. So I will take this value for u tile from here and I will take the value of the v tile here. Now, texture coordinate is basically the coordinate that controls the texture amount here. Now, these two things now have to be joined together somehow. So how we can join them? We cannot append them. Otherwise, this value will be added here. I want to multiply this value with this. So we have to find a multiply node. So if I will press tab and type here multiply, I will get the multiply tab node, sorry. So now the easier way to get the multiply node is also by pressing M on your keyboard and clicking anywhere on the screen and you will get the multiply node. Now this will go to the A and this will go to the B. Okay. Now once you are done with this, we can take this and use this multiply in the UVs. And when you apply UVs, you can see that how it looks like. Okay. Now, one more thing is that we have to apply this multiply to all of these. Otherwise, our UV will not work because it will only apply the UV on the base color. It will not apply on the others. So I have to apply on the others as well. Now, this doesn't look right now. The reason is that because our value here, default value is 0. So I have to change these default values to 1. Okay. And then I have to save this. Now, whenever you save it, it will do the changes here. Because right now it's using 1. So that's why I don't see any changes. But you will get quite annoyed changing this because every time you have to come here, like suppose if I will change to 2 and if I go back here, you can see that things are changing, but you have to keep on saving this. Now to avoid the save option, what you can do is that let's close this one from here. We can simply go here and we can right click on our brick mat and create material instance of it. Okay. And keep the name same. But now if I will double click on this one, let's stop this here. You will see I don't have those high sort of definitions. I have only these values. Now here are the parameters that you only apply. You don't get all the details. You can only change the parameters here. So it will become very easy for me to control. I don't have to keep on saving. Automatically it will save. Like you can see now it is changing. Suppose if I will make it too high. So you can see, it's not changing here. Why? Because I didn't apply it yet. So I have to apply it. Now you can see the changes happening. So now if I will change it to 5, I don't have to save it. I will just simply go and you can see the changes are applied. It's too high. So maybe I will make it 1 again. And you can see that how it's changing. Okay, so now we have already added our texture, UV texture tiling, like more like settings here. But what if we want to offset our texture? So let's see how we can do that. So I will go back to my brick material here. And if you will see, everything is set up. So I will exactly do the same thing here. I will press one key on my keyboard and then click on one time, second time. And then I will convert them, like right click here, convert to parameter, and I will call this X offset. And then here, this one, right click on it, convert to parameter, Y offset. And once this is done, what I'm going to do here is that I will simply append them just like what I did here. Okay. So I will just press tab, append vector, because I just only need two. And then what I'm going to do is that I will add another node, and that node will be add node, because I want to add this offset value with the texture coordinate and then multiply them here. So that what it will do is that will allow me to move this, because as I will add these values will start appending or start pushing the texture. So that's what the add value will do. It will keep on adding coordinates to it. So that's why it will keep on moving from its own position. Whereas multiply, what it will do is that it will double up the texture. So it will look like it is tiled. So that's why we use these nodes. So I will press tab on my keyboard here and type add, and I will get the add node. So here I will take my append and just connect it to the B, take my coordinate from here, texture coordinate, and put it on the A. And this output from the add, I will put in the multiply. Okay. So that's how I will get this one. And now if I will save this, you will see that I have here X offset and Y offset as well. So I can increase this as well, like suppose 2. These are the tiles. And now I can simply move them. Okay. So let's see, let's move this here, go back to this one. If I will try to reduce this 1 back to 1, you can see it has changed. And now if I will try to offset it, you can see it is moving. So this is how simply you can make your own material with your own exposed texture like coordinates for a UV tile and offset. Okay. Now let's see, what if I want to rotate my texture. So I have now here for the UV tile, I have here for the offset, but I need one more parameter here for the rotation. So let's see how we can create a rotation parameter here. So let's go back to my brick material here. And for the rotation, you need a special node which is called custom rotate. So I will press tab on my keyboard so I can get the custom like I can get this like search menu here, and I will type here custom rotate, and I got this custom rotator. So this is what I need actually, and you can see I need my UVs here, I need center of like rotation, and I need the angle. Now UVs already I have it here, so these are my UVs, but I want these UVs to be actually multiplied by my like texture coordinate here. So what I can do at this stage is I can simply take this multiply from here, okay, and put this here, and then I will, or instead of doing this, the easier way of the non-destructional way to do this is by pressing M on my keyboard and clicking here, clicking here. So I will get this multiply. I will take this coordinate and I will put this here. Okay. And then I will take these like append from here and put this in the B. And then I will put this multiply in the UVs. So that is more non-discretional way to avoid any sort of issue here. It's a bit uh, kind of like getting unorganized because of the nodes, so it's fine. Okay, now what I need here is the center of the rotation. The center of the rotation are for u and v are usually 0.5, 0.5. So what I need here is that I need the constant just like these. These are single constant, but I need a double constant, two vector constant. So what I will do, I will press tab on my keyboard, type here constant. Okay, so this constant is basically is the same one when you press 1 on your keyboard and click on it, so you get this constant. The shortcut is pressing 1 on the keyboard and clicking here, but for the constant 2 vector you have to type it here, a constant. You will get this, click on it, and you will get 2 constant. This is 1, this is 2. So here I want a specific values which we usually don't change. So that's why we will not convert this into parameters. So I will type for x 0.5, for the y 0.5. These are the center of rotation which will remain same all the time and we don't change it. So this value I will put this here. Now here I want my rotation. So now I need single constant. So you can either go here, type constant, or shortcut, press 1 on the keyboard, click it here. You will get this constant. Here, right click on it, convert to parameter, and type here rotation. And you can type here angle, the rotation angle. So here I will drag, put it here. That's all. After this, I want to multiply this as well with my actual multiplication. So what I will do here, I need another multiply node here. I take this multiply. I will take this multiply, put it on the A. I will take the rotation, put it on the B. And then this multiply is going to be on every UV that I have. Okay, now I can save this. Once I saved it, if I will go to the instance, oh, now you can see here I have rotation angle. So as we can see, this is working fine. Okay, keep it 1 as it was before. Offsetting is also working fine. Okay, keep them as it is what it was. Now let's check the rotation angle. If I click on the rotation angle and start rotating this, so you can see it is rotating. Okay, so now this is rotating. Also it is tiling it up. Also it is offsetting. Okay, so now if we go here, you can see how the things are set up already here. So I hope this first lesson of the chapter 4 is now clear, and you have learned how you have hopefully have learned how you can create your own material here. Okay, and then if we create our own material, how we can set it up, how we can add rotation, how we can add uh, offset. So these kind of things you can do. But before leaving, let's see how we can apply this displacement material to it. To apply the displacement material, let's do one thing here. Let's make sure these two are turned off because I don't want them to be turned on. Okay. And then I will simply go to my settings, plugins, and I will make sure I have model tool plugin set up. Now, this is already checked. If it is not checked for you, you can check it, then restart your Unreal Engine. For me, it is already checked. Let's close these. I don't need them anymore here. Now, I will simply go to this mode, selection mode, and choose here modeling. Now, once you will go to the modeling, you have to go down here in the list in the deform and choose displace. So when you click on displace, you will get this displacement option here. Now see, it has it's now displacing. Everything is now displacing correctly, but this is too much. Now let's see what do we have here. First of all, I have here displacement map, which more like displacement. So here you will see maybe it will be Perlin noise. So instead of Perlin noise, you have to choose texture 2D map. So my texture 2D map is here. Now displacement intensity, it's up to you how much you want. Right now it is 5, which is high. So I will make it maybe 1 or 0.5, or depending on how much you want it to be. Okay, so maybe if you want higher, you can keep it higher. It will look like this. Okay. Now, apart from this, I have here subdivision type. So I have here PN triangles, flat. Okay. So I will keep PN triangles. Here is the subdivision level. So you can reduce it to 1 or increase it to 8. Or much more, like you can type here 128, but it's just too high. Okay, so this is how you can apply this. Now weight map, every other thing I will keep it as it is. I usually don't change it. Now if you will notice, this is displacement 2D map. This will be empty for you in the beginning. Okay, why this will be empty for you? Because by default it's empty. For me, why it was showing? Because I already applied it. That's why. Now, I will simply go here in the content drawer and find my displacement map and drag it here in the displacement texture. And then I will have my displacement texture here. Now, if I'm satisfied with the whole setting here, okay. Now, as you know, this is not a watertight model. This is not a good model. So you will not see a good result here, but you can see what's going on with the displacement. So I will press accept here, and it will convert this into a proper displacement map. Now you can see that it has converted into proper displacement map here. Now I will simplify this. Simplify, what it will do is that it will make it like for the gaming, it will make it kind of decimated, you can say. Okay, so simply what you will do, you will go down here in the mesh ops and you will see simplify. Now right now it is very high res. You cannot put this in the game. It will take a lot of it will take up a lot of memory. So we will go to the mesh ops, simplify it, and after simplification it will become more like decimated. So I will press accept here, and it will accept the more like settings. Now I'm done with the whole thing. I can go back to my selection, and wherever it is saved, okay, it is saved here somewhere. So if I will go here, double click on this mesh, you can see this here. And here I have option in the nanite settings, enable nanite support. So I can check this one and it will become a nanite. And nanite means the highest resolution object. And this I can now, if I will save this, I can simply now use this one in the games. When I'm making games, I can simply use this inside the games.
If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do it now and don't forget to hit the bell icon. By the way, I have noticed that many of you are watching my videos without subscribing. So let's change that. Subscribe to my channel and be the part of the interactive community. Now, here's something really important I want to talk about. Please do not download my videos. Just watch them online. When you download them, it messes up my watch time hours. And that's a bummer. I want to keep creating awesome videos, but it's demotivating when I lose out on those stats. Thanks a bunch for your support. You guys rock. Catch you all in the next video.